All right, Brian Austin, Van Johnson Arena, big win today, 95-73. Pioneers over the Student Princes of Heidelberg. And with me, junior Christian James. Man, what a great game you had today, 24 points. You don't get a whole lot of chances to start, so when you do, you really made the best of it today.
Yeah, I just know Lucas is out, so I had to step up, and that's just what I did. I had to make plays, get my teammates open. They were going in hard on them, so I was getting open shots, so I just had to knock them down.
So what was working for you today? I mean, you were hustling, you were handling the ball well, a lot of pressure defense from those guys, but you seem to be able to play through it.
Yeah, well, it helps a lot when the wings, like Jason Ellis, is hitting open threes and stuff, so they're on like face guarding them, so I get wide open lanes, so I just had to make my layups, and I did today for some reason.
Talk about, this game was really, really tight until about halfway through the second half. Irregardless of what the records are with you guys in Heidelberg, they always play you tough.
Yeah, they always play hard no matter what. We know that. We don't expect that, so we just got to come out and play hard. Lucas came in and hit like 3 threes, and that just broke it open. Then we just took over after that.
Talk about this, this OAC. You guys are undefeated in the OAC, but it doesn't get any easier, does it, Christian?
No, does not get any easier. We know every night it's going to be a battle. No matter if we're playing the top team in the league or the bottom team, it's just going to be hard every game.
Well, man, it's nice to see you come out and have a great game tonight. 24 points, only 1 rebound, but we're not going to talk about that. No,
I know, my fault.
24 points and just a super job handling the ball tonight. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's Christian James. Jon VanderWal coming up. All right, Brian Haas back at Van Johnson. Jake Montgomery, big game from you today, man. Let's talk about you seem to be everywhere the ball was. You got some key rebounds. You got some key blocks. Talk about your play today.
Well, the shot hasn't been falling as well as I wanted to this year, so I figured if I'm not scoring, I'll do the hustle plays, I'll block the shot, and I'll go get the rebounds.
We talked with Christian a second ago. Christian's not a normal starter. You're not a normal starter. So when you do get in there, talk about what you have to do to make the most of your minutes.
I usually just, like you said, try to make the most of it. Attack the glass, duck in. I know my role. I guess got to do it as hard as I can.
Talk about how tough this ball game was against Heidelberg today. This game really wasn't on ice till about 8 minutes left to go. They played you hard for most of the ball game.
Yeah, it was a tough game. They're a really good team. We knew they were going to pressure our passes more, and it really affected our offense a little bit. We had to adjust, but we were prepared. We knew what to do. We were ready all week.
This team's only lost 1 game all year, 6-0 in the OAC. How do you see the team gelling so far? You're young as a player, but how do you see the team playing so far?
Well, yeah, I'm even new to the team, so I never watched them before, but I love the guys. I think we're a great group, and I think we play really well together.
All right, so this OAC thing, what do you think of it so far?
It's a tough conference. Every game is a challenge for sure, but our coaches are great at getting us prepared. I've never been so prepared for upcoming games more than I've been here.
Well, man, you said this is your first interview. I think you did pretty good. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you so much.
All right, that's Jake Montgomery. Jon VanderWal coming up. 95-73, Pioneers victorious over Heidelberg. Man, when you and Coach Buhai get together, you don't mess around. You have ball games, don't you?
Well, the guys were joking earlier this week that Coach Sales is probably pretty good for me because he's kind of cool and calm and collected all the time, and he calms me down a little bit. When Buhai was here, it was a wild, wild west, man. We're both energetic guys who are going to demand a lot out of their guys, and I think he's doing a great job at Heidelberg. I told him that in the handshake line. I think his kids are playing really hard, and I know it ended up being a 20-point win, and we talked about this in the locker room. It didn't feel like a 20-point win, that's for sure. It felt like about a 5-point win. We had to fight and scratch and claw for everything today.
Well, it wasn't, I don't even want to say on ice, but it wasn't to where you could take a breath until about 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They played you tough all day.
Yeah, we couldn't ever pull away. I mean, we had 6, 7, 8-point lead most of the way. Just couldn't go on a run. But then, late in the second half, we kind of made a little mini run, and that really helped.
You mentioned, Coach, you and Coach Buhai try to get the best out of your players, the most out of your players. Talk about, and I kid around, I say Jake from State Farm, but talk about Jake Montgomery today, man. He played really well.
Yeah, Jake's getting better every day. Beginning of the year, we were kind of had him in there, and he was struggling, kind of picking things up. He's new, he's almost like a freshman, even though he's a transfer and he's a junior for us. But he's getting better every day, and he's making some good momentum plays for us. He's able to block shots and can knock down the three. So we're really excited about him. I'm happy for him that he's playing well, and he's adding a lot to our team right now.
Another double-double for Krieger today. But talk about how cool it is to have somebody like Christian James to come in and start for you when Lucas has been down with a hamstring. And, oh, by the way, he throws in 24.
Yeah, Christian was great today. I thought our point guards were really good. Lucas, even though he only played 9 minutes, was really good, but Christian was phenomenal today. And I think he was able to do that because those two guys have become close friends. They support each other. They're there for each other. They have each other's backs. They don't really care who gets the limelight or who starts. And because of that attitude and that approach, you have a much better chance of having success. And that's been Christian this year. Christian's been, most of the time he's coming off the bench. Today he started, but most of the time he comes off the bench, and he's just taking a great attitude towards it, and that allows him to play really well.
Talk about next week real quick, and I'll let you go.
I can't even think about who we're playing. I guess we're on the road against Capital, right? But I'm going to try to enjoy this one today before I worry about the Crusaders.
All right, man. Great win today. Congratulations. Undefeated in the OAC. Go enjoy it.
Great. Thanks, Brian.
That's Jon VanderWal. Don't forget, ladies in action here on Wednesday night at Van Johnson at 7 o'clock. We'll see you then.